Jumping spiders. For a stalking predator, the element of surprise is so crucial. And for jumping spiders that sneak onto other spiders' webs to prey on their owners, it can be the difference between having lunch and becoming it. Now zoologists have discovered the secret of these spiders' tactics, creeping forward when their prey's web is vibrating. The 15 known species of Porsche jumping spiders are relatively small, with adults being about 2 centimeters long. That's smaller than the cap on most pens. They habitually stay in the webs of other spiders, and in an area of these webs that is as out of the way as possible. Porsche spiders live mostly in tropical forests, where the climate is hot and humid. They hunt a range of other spiders, some of which could easily turn the tables on them. They will attack something about twice their own size if they are really hungry, says Stimson Wilcox of Binghamton University in New York State. Wilcox and his colleague, Kristen Gentile of the University of Canterbury in Christchurch, New Zealand, wanted to find out how Porsche spiders keep the upper hand. All jumping spiders have large eyes that look like binocular lenses, and they function pretty much the same way. Most jumping spiders locate their prey visually, and then jump and capture from 1 centimeter to over 10 centimeters away. Only a few species of jumping spiders invade the webs of other spiders, and the Porsche spider is among them. Jumping spiders, including Porsche spiders, prey on insects and other arthropods by stalking. Sometimes the spiders lure their victims by vibrating the web to mimic the struggles of a trapped insect. But many web-weaving spiders appear to be wise to these tricks, so stalking is often a better strategy. Sometimes, the researchers found, Porsche spiders take advantage of the vibrations created in the web by a gentle breeze. But, if necessary, they will make their own vibrations. The researchers allowed curious prey spiders to spin webs in the laboratory and then introduced Porsche spiders. To simulate the shaking effect of a breeze, the zoologists used either a model aircraft propeller or attached a tiny magnet to the center of the web which could be vibrated by applying a varying electrical field. The researchers noticed that the stalking Porsche spiders moved more when the webs were shaking than when they were still, and they were more likely to capture their prey during tests in which the webs were periodically shaken than in those where the webs were undisturbed. If the spiders were placed onto unoccupied webs, they would make no attempt to change their movements. It is the Porsche spider's tactic of making its victims' webs shake that has most intrigued researchers. They noticed that the spiders would sometimes shake their quarry's web violently, then creep forwards up to 5 millimeters before the vibrations died down. They'd make a big pluck with one of their hind legs, says Wilcox. These twangs were much more powerful than the gentler vibrations Porsche spiders used to mimic a trapped insect, and the researchers were initially surprised that the prey spiders did not respond to them in any way. But they have since discovered that the violent twanging produces a pattern of vibrations that match those caused by a twig falling onto the web. Other predators make use of natural smoke screens or disguises to hide from their prey. Lions hunting at night, for example, move in on their prey when clouds obscure the moon. But this is the first example of an animal making its own smokescreen that we know of, says Wilcox. Porsche spiders are clearly intelligent, and they often lean from their prey as they are trying to capture it. They do this by making different signals on the web of their prey until the prey spider makes a movement. In general, Porsche spiders adjust their stalking strategy according to their prey and what the prey is doing. Thus, Porsche spiders use trial and error learning in stalking. Sometimes they will even take an indirect route to reach a prey spider they can see from a distance. This can sometimes take 1 to 2 hours following a predetermined route. When it does this, the Porsche spider is actually solving problems and thinking ahead about its actions.